Amelia Keane here. I wanted to chat with you because, well, first, just so folks know, you formerly were the Executive Director for the New Hampshire Young Democrats, and that's actually how I met you. Kind of funny story. 10 years ago, I moved home to Somersworth, and I ran for city council. I was 22 years old, and I really did it alone. I didn't know anyone, any organizations. I didn't see or connect to people in the community or the state that cared about the things I was talking about 10 years ago, being this 22-year-old running for city council. And lo and behold, I lost. And at that time, I was like, I had a bruised ego. I was like, I'm done with politics. I was super jaded. The incumbent did no campaigning. I lost by 2 points. So I kind of moved on. And I opened a business, did my thing, whatever. And years later, I get this email from an Amelia Keane, just sort of saying, hey, I am putting together some voices of people that are small business owners and trying to connect them politically. And, I was like, okay, whatever. And I don't know if you remember this, but we met at a brewery in Concord. And I had never heard of the New Hampshire Young Democrats to that time. I hadn't really done anything active other than local city council politics. And you kind of just gave me this platform and really welcomed me in. And I have to say that kind of started my journey to be thinking about and connecting to the community of people in the state that have the same values as I do, that, we can be as bold in our thinking and our political ambitions. We can elect new leadership. And so it has been such a joy to get to know you and the organization, the Hampshire Young Democrats, and just to be connected to other young leaders. And, now I'm running for executive council, and I don't think I could have gotten to where I am today and be thinking as big as I'm thinking and taking the ideas that I care about if it wasn't for someone like you that brought me here. So thank you.
Wow. Well, you're welcome. This is actually the first time I'm hearing you share that story with me. So that makes me incredibly happy. My time working with the New Hampshire Young Democrats, we're dedicated to uplifting young voices, getting people engaged, inspired, and through that political pipeline and into successful careers. So, to hear you say that sort of started that event kickstarted your thinking about getting involved politically once again makes me so happy. And now full circle, I get to support you running for your race. I'm moving on to my next chapter in life. And, I'm so excited to support you in this race for executive council, because I've seen you since the first time you got involved with Young Democrats, but then seeing you at Teetotaler, coming to visit, attending your events, and just seeing the community that you've built and created in downtown Somersworth. But I watched you serve as a business owner and rally the community around you of supporters. And it's truly a community that you've created and would not exist had it not been for you. And you've transformed the culture in a town. And I think that's amazing. And I'm so excited to support you, Emmett, in this race for executive council, so we can continue to protect what's important to us on the executive council. We have Planned Parenthood and reproductive rights that is impacted by the executive council by both, contract votes, the very important job the executive council has. One of the more important jobs is approving judges, which can impact New Hampshire in so many different ways, as well as approving department heads, Department of Education and Health and Human Services. So the executive council has some very important roles, and I think it's time that we have a more diverse voice on that council, and I think that should be you. So. Well,
Amelia, thank you so much. I'm humbled by your support. I look forward to getting you involved in any way in the campaign as possible. I know you're not shy to organize and to really dig in and amplify values that you care about. So I think this is huge for the campaign and the type of campaign and the coalitions I'm building that represents the type of success we can have, not just campaigning for this, but actually transforming our executive council to really speak to the communities that have been forgotten for a long time. So I hope to do that. I'm going to be able to do that with your help. And I look forward to seeing you through your next adventure.
Yay.